Buenas noches, una vez más aquí en Los Latinos en Acción. Por primera vez desde hace más de un año, estamos de vuelta aquí, Juz Radio, que me ha sacado del retiro. Así que estamos aquí y la verdad que estamos muy contentos. Y tú sabes por qué. Porque estamos ni más ni menos con the man himself, Carlos Brito. ¡Bienvenido! Carlos Brito, pues bienvenido aquí a Los Latinos en Acción, en su nueva casa Juz Radio TV, que es una parte de tu felicidad. ¿Cómo estás?
Un placer. I'm super well. Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, I'm here also as well. I can speak English because I did my English lessons. I learned.
And a mí me falla un poco la lengua en español, so I'm going to be speaking in English. I'll do both. I'll try.
Igual yo. Así que vamos a estar aquí. Y bueno, estoy súper contento. I'm very happy to have you here.
Oh, me too, man. Thank you.
After a long time, I have this opportunity. And I thank you so much that you came here to my very first show after 1 year.
1 year. What have you been doing?
You know what? Do I have to say this?
No. Hey, I'm interviewing you too.
Well,
I'm glad you're back. Let's
I'm
put it
back.
that way.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back and a little bit older. Yes.
Wiser.
I gained knowledge. I gained weight.
I think we both have.
Maldito COVID. But anyways, Carlos Brito.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk about so many things.
Yeah.
There's so much about you that we want to know. Muchas cosas que queremos saber de ti.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing that I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
How did you start Barrio? ¿Cómo empezaste esta marca Barrio?
Barrio started, man, I tell you. So I'm super passionate about Toronto, super passionate about the Latin culture. And that being said, we would always wear clothing that would represent Toronto, the Six, T-Dot, all this different type of apparel. And so my brother and I one day were sitting there and we were thinking, you know what? There should be a Latin version of like Latin culture and Toronto.
Makes sense.
And so that's when we came up with Barrio. We dropped the I, we replaced it with the CN Tower, and the rest is history, man.
The rest is history. So when did you start Barrio? ¿Cuándo empezaste Barrio?
En 2016.
2016. So back in 2016.
Yeah.
How did you have this idea? Like what came first? If it was the name, the idea, or you wanted to make, a little more money?
I don't even know. Well, it was all about money.
Yes.
It was all about money. That's it. But then after, you get involved in it and you realize that you're inspiring others and people are passionate about the brand, because el nombre Barrio, bro, like it hits home. You know what I mean? Like if you say it in English, the direct translation is maybe neighborhood. No, el sentimiento no es igual, bro. Like you say neighborhood versus barrio, it's different. You know what I mean? So I think that it's a strong word. The fact that we replaced the I with the CN Tower, but it just went viral after that. And when we designed the logo, by a good friend of mine, shout out to Johnny Molina, when he designed the logo, we knew it was going to be something special. We knew it.
I think we needed that. Nosotros, la gente de Toronto, fuimos acá. I think we needed that brand that represents us.
Thank you, man.
Right? I think we needed it.
Yeah.
And that's why I think you see a lot of our Latinos in the community wearing Barrio.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's nice to know que el barrio te representa. El barrio te protege. It's actually good.
Yeah. Me respalda.
You know it.
Bro, you know what? Estuve en el concierto de Nicky Jam. And it never gets old, bro. Like every time I see somebody wearing a hat or a hoodie or a t-shirt, I look and I'm like, wow. I see some people wearing it, in the stands, and it's, to me, I can't get. It's something. It's so special, and I don't take it for granted at all.
And I think that's something that you should be proud of.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah.
Now, tell me one thing.
Mhm.
So the first time that you sold your first hat, how was that feeling? Cuando alguien te compró tu gorra por primera vez, ¿cómo fue ese sentimiento?
Oh, man. I can't even describe it. Una orgullo. I mean, una cosa increíble, bro. Like, I couldn't. But again, I knew the logo. It was sick, man. I knew it was gonna look nice. We started off with hats, right? Con gorras, and but yo me la puse, mi hermano también se la puso, y we were on Facebook, y la gente comenzaron a comprar la gorra, y no tenía ni un website. Eran mis amigos y los amigos de ellos, los primos y familia. Así creo que vendimos como en una semana como 80.
Uh-huh. Ustedes quieren saber cómo le ha ido a Barrio desde hace 5 años hasta acá. Denos 30 segunditos que vamos a ir a un comercialito y que Carlos Brito nos va a contar.
Let's go.
Querían saber cómo le ha ido a Barrio desde hace 5 años para acá. Hablemos de la gente que te ha comprado tus camisas, nosotros les llamamos suéteres.
Yeah.
I don't know how you call it yourself. Buzos.
Yeah.
Tenemos mucha. El español es bien variado. Nosotros
Yeah.
tenemos buzos, chompas,
Chompa también.
suéter.
Yeah. Sweater is the gringo way, no?
Maybe.
I say sweater.
I say suéter too.
Mami, el suéter.
That sounds better. But it's okay. Eso es lo que es el barrio. Tenemos de todo.
Claro
todo,
que sí, bro.
Pero me da mucho gusto. I'm so happy que you're doing well, que estás haciendo muy bien, que eso es lo más importante en tu gear, en tu ropa, en tus gorras y todo eso.
Uh-huh.
Pero quiero saber algo que has hecho, que creo que has tocado el corazón de mucha gente. Your scholarships.
Oh, the becas. Yeah.
Cuéntame, ¿cómo pasó eso? ¿Cómo es de que el barrio puede saber cómo pueden aplicar los muchachos?
Sí. So, I met a friend que es una abogada. I met her downtown. Y ella me dijo, I think it's time that you use your platform for something more than just selling sweaters and t-shirts and parties.
Yeah.
So, of course, I felt like shit. I was like, oh, okay.
Why?
No, I don't know. But no, I was just like, you're absolutely right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. So now let's, now help me out here. What can we do? And then she said, you should start a scholarship fund because there's a lot of kids out there. And I'm not there yet, but there's a lot of kids out there that may not understand the registration process or what kind of scholarships are probably available for them out there. So I'm not at that level, but what we do have is a little bit of money. I put in some money myself. We have sponsors. We have organizations that put in some money, and then we ask grade 12 students who have applied or are going to apply to an accredited college or university to submit from there, maybe 2 or 3, depending on how much money we've raised.
Okay, that's good. Así que, muchachos, niños, si ustedes están
guys, please.
grado 12, grade 12, and you guys already applied to either college or university?
College or university, yeah.
Si quieren representar al barrio y necesitas plata para tu tuition, para tu inicio de tu diplomado.
Yeah, para tu internet, algo que te ayude con el internet, con el celular, con los libros que van a necesitar, para gasolina.
Call Barrio.
Call us, or info@torontolatinos.com. Mándame un mensaje and we'll figure it out. We'll help you. We'll walk you through the process.
Está muy bien lo que haces por la juventud de Toronto. ¿Tiene que ser de Toronto
Bueno, Ontario.
Tiene que ser de Ontario.
Sí, Ontario. Yeah. Porque no podemos.
Y tiene que ser de la comunidad.
Tiene que ser hispano, or the parents have to be Spanish. Yeah.
Y tienen que saber español.
Y bueno, ni yo lo sé bien. no tiene que hablar muy bien, pero you know what I mean.
Sí,
tiene que ser, los padres tienen que ser hispano at the very least.
Ya saben, si quieren aplicar
Yeah.
para una ayudita para la escuela, para que ya sea tu hijo o tú mismo apliques, bueno, ya saben, busquen a Carlos Brito. Carlos, mira, hay un montón de cosas que hablar, pero quiero saber,
Yeah.
y eso para hacerle un poquito a la entrevista un poquito más fresca, to make this fresh.
Yeah.
¿Qué se necesita?
Yeah.
What do I need to be a barrio member?
To be a barrio
Para
member.
ser un miembro del barrio. ¿Qué es lo que necesita una persona?
Más que sea una gorra, una camiseta o un buzo que diga barrio, por seguro, para comenzar.
That's the beginning part.
No, man, la verdad es que, si sabe, la gente en total que, bro, if you're Spanish and, what I like, and I don't want to, I'm not trying to kind of like put myself out there, stuff like that, but what I like to see within the Latin community is someone who tries to lift others up, and who, there's nothing wrong with competition, but compete, by trying to level yourself up rather than put other people down, support, share contacts, stuff like that, man. That's what I like to see within the Latin community.
Eso es muy bueno, que nos apoyemos.
Claro, el apoyo es súper importante, porque si no hay apoyo, entonces ¿cómo, right?
Claro. Es que eso es verdad, y creo que eso lo vengo viendo desde hace mucho tiempo, cuando yo estaba muy involucrado en la comunidad. Vi que somos muy desunidos, cuando podríamos ser más fuertes.
Yeah. Sí sabe que, I do a lot of Instagram lives with a lot of small business owners, and a lot of them say that they wish they had more support from the Latin community. Like, I can't sit here and tell you that I haven't gotten the support, because I have so many followers. I have people that wear my clothes, people that come to my parties. But I see it out there, and I think I always tell these young entrepreneurs to, don't let that bother you, don't let it discourage you. Just get better and continue just to rise above it, and eventually, things will turn around, right?
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah.
One advice, algún consejo that you want to give it to the Spanish community, especially like entrepreneur people?
Yeah, I mean, going back to that, if that's what you believe, sometimes I speak to people and their concern is the lack of support. But sometimes you got to look at yourself, and you have to realize, what am I doing to gain that support? Are you supporting the Latin community yourself? Because sometimes you got to give to receive, right? And so, and you got to give, and I don't want to sound like Gary Vee, but it's so true, man. Like, sometimes you got to give without necessarily wanting something in return.
That is true.
And so, when I started during the pandemic, I was at home, right? And I thought to myself, what am I going to do now? So I thought, let me try to get better at things that I'm not really good at, which was things like this. Or even hablando español, I'm not good at it, bro. I'm not good at it. So I'm thinking, I want to get better at things like that, right? So we did a whole bunch of lives, and a common theme amongst, like when I was helping these young entrepreneurs, bringing exposure to their business, and so I left my clothing aside. But by virtue of helping them, my clothing sales were increasing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I didn't even, I thought I was going to let me just forget about this for a bit, but that didn't happen. So when your heart is in the right place, good things happen,
And good things happen to good people.
Good things happen to good people all the time. Good people win all the time, bro.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but
listen, they might not be the first one out the gate, but when you look at longevity, and that's my new word for 2022, is not necessarily making a whole bunch of different moves or making the right moves, because I just think about something that's going to bring something that's gonna live even beyond me. You know?
Because I believe that your brand is gonna live.
I hope so, dude. I hope so.
Time.
I hope so.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Well, I think my daughter's buying into that now.
Well, get her in.
Yeah.
Get her in.
Well,
get her in.
She's in. I mean, sometimes by no choice of her own, she's in.
Yeah, you're wearing this. You have to know, and you're saying this to your friends. Right?
Oh.
Estamos de vuelta. Así que, bueno, entonces, ¿cuántos hijos tiene Carlos Brito? ¿Solamente tienes una nena?
Una niña de 16 años.
Oh, pues ya no está niña.
No, pero para mí es siempre una niña.
Always gonna be a little kid. That's
My baby, bro. Hoy estaba en un entrenamiento de fútbol, estaba ahí todo el día.
Oh, interesante. No me digas en dónde.
En Woodbridge.
Woodbridge.
Yeah, she has a soccer tournament.
Okay, yo pensé que ibas a decir.
School tournament.
Yo pensé que ibas a decir en ese lugar allá por la liga.
La liga, no, ella entrena allá.
Oh, okay.
Entrenaba allá con el equipo de ella.
Bueno, saludos a mis amigos de la Liga Lounge.
Oh, absolutely.
Que mira, que tengo una historia. I have a story to tell you.
Okay.
I've known you for a long time. Yo te conocí hace mucho tiempo, but you didn't know me.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sorry, bro.
It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. But I want to interview you for the longest time.
Okay.
And you know what? This is a true story, and I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you walking in.
A la liga?
No, at Planet Fitness.
At Planet Fitness. Okay.
Where I work.
Yeah.
Saludos. Oh, now you have this in Planet
Shout out to Planet Fitness,
yeah,
though.
Shout out to Planet. So I see Carlos Brito in, and I'm working. I'm like, oh my God, that's him. I'm like, I gotta ask him. Le voy a preguntar si quiere estar en el show.
Yeah.
So is it true or not?
Bro, that exactly happened, man. I saw you at the front, and you asked you. And I was like, listen, first of all, thank you for your kind words. And I thought, absolutely, why wouldn't I not do the interview? Of course, let's go.
And you know what? He didn't hesitate. He said, yes, let's do it. Yeah. I'm actually very happy. Thank you so much for being at my very first show here at Los Latinos en Acción.
Thank you, man.
I'm
honored, bro. Absolutely honored. Thank you so much. Well, it's such a great setup. You got a great team, man. Awesome. Fantastic.
Yes. These guys are amazing. Mm-hmm. They got technology going on. Thank you so much. Yeah. They're producing very well. I got so many things to learn from these guys. Mm-hmm. These guys, they got it. They got it. And I'm actually I'm very thankful to them as well for bringing me back from retirement.
Your 1 year absence.
1 year absence. Well, la pandemia llegó, right? Things happen, but now I'm back. Back in action. Los Latinos en Acción, donde tú eres la estrella. Y esta noche nuestra estrella es Carlos Brito. Y bueno, estoy súper contento de tenerte y quiero saber más sobre tus festivales, tus eventos, qué es lo que tienes cocinando. Cuéntame.
Sí, bueno, I was at a meeting yesterday with the team, and maybe I'm not going to mention their names, but we have a large festival. It evolved from the MAS Latin Music Festival that we had pre-COVID, which was a massive hit. We had Justin Quiles, we had everyone else, we had other artists, but he was our main guy, and we had a few thousand people, and it was a great start. Then the pandemic happened.
Hold on, wait. When you said a few thousand people, how many is few?
Three, between 3 and 4.
3,000.
Yeah.
Few, only 3.
Yeah, no, but I say that, but the truth of the matter is, we were expecting como 5,000.
Estabas esperando más.
Claro. Y no llegó 3, pero todo fue bien, salió súper bien. It was a great start. Yeah. You got to start somewhere. And it was a great start.
Well, 3,000 people
that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. So me and Nico P, who's a great friend of mine, huge supporter. I support him and what he does. We know each other's families, so and we do a lot of work together. So, and this is Nico P. I'm not sure if you may or may not know him, but
I know Nico P.
Yeah, Nico P. Shout out to Nico P, man. And then fast forward to now, en agosto tenemos el Barrio Latin Music Festival. El agosto 2021, que va a quedar en Downsview Park.
Downsview Park.
Yeah.
En el parque más grande de Toronto.
Yes. Yeah. Creo que sí.
No, yo creo que sí. De Toronto.
Tiene que ser. Tiene que ser.
Downsview Park ha tenido festivales tremendos.
Like Veld. Yeah, you're right.
Veld.
Yeah.
Okay, Veld es uno de los festivales de EDM, de Electronic Dance Music, de música electrónica, más grande de Latinoamérica, podría decir.
Puede ser, bro. Puede ser.
De todas las Américas.
Claro, claro.
Y ahí lo vas a tener.
Ahí mismo. Entonces, no podemos decir quién van a ser los artistas porque nada está confirmado, pero va a ser súper grande. Va a ser doble o triple lo que pasó en Mass Festival, for sure.
Bueno, estoy contento de que esta vez voy a estar en ese festival.
Yeah.
No pude estar en ese evento, pero este año no me lo pierdo porque no me lo pierdo.
No se lo pierdan, por favor.
Y mira, la verdad es que si Carlos Brito dice que va a estar mejor, créanle.
Yeah.
Créanle. Believe this guy because he does magic.
Yeah, el 15 de mayo es el lanzamiento. We're going to launch the names, the artists. Tickets are going to be on sale.
15 de mayo.
15 de mayo. So, faltan 2-3 semanas.
Ya estamos ahí.
Yeah.
Almost there.
We're almost there, guys. The lineup's coming soon, I promise.
Okay, that's very good.
So like, I mean, I got into that events through nightlife. I was hosting parties and I was doing super well with that. And then it was almost like an eventual progression or leveling up from hosting weekly parties, which I still do and I enjoy. But where now I just want to try to do like larger scale events. Larger scale events, yeah. With larger scale with big, like, partner up with organizations, like, for instance, we've done some work with Siempre Tequila. We've done some work with the Toronto Raptors, with Toronto FC, with Live Nation, with Sony. We've done work with a ton of people, bro.
So huge connections.
A lot, and that's just by networking. And if this is one thing I could tell young entrepreneurs out there who are watching, don't be afraid to send an email to someone, because what's the worst they can say is no, right? And truthfully, you can be very surprised. Like I sent out an email 2 weeks ago to a concert promoter in the United States, and they got back to me, and I have a meeting with them on Friday. So, so you don't be afraid to send emails out.
Right? Because you might be the lucky one.
You might be the lucky one, absolutely.
It's true, because it takes the effort to send this email, and then if you're the lucky one, like you can be having these huge parties.
Yeah, and you don't know where that's going to take you, right? So one door opens
another one.
Yeah, like I got my contact from Toronto FC invited me to a 1-year anniversary party for a beer company called El Gringo Beer. They're the only Latin brewery in Ontario, or maybe even in Canada. I went there and we started doing business together. If I didn't go there, that would never have happened. So, you have to network. Networking is so important. Your net worth really is your network.
Aquí estamos otra vez con Carlos Brito, estamos súper contentos de tenerlo. Entonces, hemos hablado de tu gear, de tus sponsorships que haces a los chicos. Hemos hablado de tus fiestas, de lo que viene. ¿Tienes alguna fiesta cerca?
Sí, este sábado hay un artista, bueno, no artista, es un DJ que se llama Oso City. ¿Sí lo conoce?
Obvio.
Oso City es un DJ, un DJ americano que, bueno, nosotros le llamamos el DJ de la pandemia. Tiene más de casi 470 millones de views en YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Que si ustedes conocen, el media YouTube, no es fácil, no es fácil, y él lo tiene. Entonces, él va a estar en Posh, una discoteca que queda en Keeley Steels, este sábado, y estamos vendiendo boletos en mi website at www.torontolatinos.com. Thank you for that plug.
All right. Bueno, ya saben, si quieren ahí una rumbita, bueno, ahí está.
Claro.
Que va a estar aquí en Posh, muy bueno. Oye, gracias por hacernos ir a estos eventos, porque estuvimos 2 años de pandemia y créeme que nosotros agradecemos. We're so thankful that you're having these events happening, because we missed them.
Oh man, you're not the only one, dude. You know, like I miss hosting people at the parties too, and you know, we try to bring something special, you know, something different and unique, different DJs. We're mostly at Barrow on King Street, and again this Saturday we're at Posh.
Oye, fíjate, estoy viendo mensajitos. ¿Dónde podemos comprar los suéteres?
Suéteres solo online at www.torontolatinos.com.
Toronto, and they get delivered to their home.
Claro, y ahí como un checo, como decir, comprando algo.
Amazon,
claro, así mismo.
Tú haces tus compras ahí y te llegan a tu casa.
Claro.
Ya sabes, para que el barrio te represente. Y me preguntan a Andrea Estefanía, ¿qué artistas va a estar en tu festival?
Oh, boy.
15 de mayo.
15 de mayo. Pero sí podemos, ¿qué podemos decir? Irsais, por seguro. Él canta de la canción que tiene billions of views and hits, Dream Girl, con Raúl Alejandro. I'm sure you guys know that song. And maybe that's all I can say right now. Pero there's going to be a lot of artists, guys, I promise.
Y vas a tener gente de la comunidad también.
Claro, claro, por seguro, bro. Pero eso estamos tratando de cerrar los artistas más grandes y después hablamos sobre los artistas
los que vienen. Perfecto, está excelente. Carlitos, pues cuéntame, no sé, la última cosa que quieras decirle a la gente, lo que tú quieras decirles.
Yeah, you know, first of all, I want to say sorry that I can't speak Spanish that well. Me falla la lengua, I promise you it does. So, pero gracias por todo el apoyo y el amor. Comenzamos este negocio, era algo part-time, pero ahora se hizo mi full-time. Y sin el apoyo de la comunidad, nunca lo podría hacer. So, I just want to say thank you. Y si usted necesitan un apoyo por su negocio o cualquier cosa, yo tengo una plataforma grande con Toronto Latinos, varios, y si hay una manera que, como yo le puedo ayudar, me manden un mensaje por email a info@torontolatinos.com y alguien te responda por seguro y vamos a ver lo que podemos hacer.
Vamos a estar haciendo fiestecitas. Bueno, fiestesotas.
Fiestesotas, let's go.
Carlitos, pues fue un gustazo. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
Anytime,
I really
brother.
appreciate
Anytime, man.
This has been great. This has been amazing. Y también muchas gracias a ustedes, mi gente que me están viendo, que después de 1 año están de vuelta. Y bueno, si están viendo este video en vivo, se les quiere. Y cuando vean este video pregrabado, bueno, igual se les quiere a la gente. Y bueno, ya saben, sigan a Barrio. Ya los pueden encontrar por las plataformas de Facebook, Instagram, su website, por todos lados. Y también recuerden ya saben, en Juz Radio también pueden bajar las aplicaciones que están en iOS y también están para Android.
Juz Radio.
que bueno, ahí estamos viendo si estamos ahí de hacer algo con Barrio, que sería muy interesante para un futuro. Así que bueno, estén pendientes de eso. Y bueno, ya saben, aquí su host, David Morales, que siempre los quiere muchísimo. Gracias, Carlitos. Y mi gente, recuerden que unidos somos más fuertes.
Let's go. That's amazing, bro.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bro, that was fun, man. You know, that was fun, bro. That was fun.